I stepped rolling outside of my marriage and had a extramarital affair that ultimately ended in a divorce to an incredibly wonderful woman, not because anything was flawed in the marriage or in her, but in my own immaturity for the level that I was getting ready to go into. And when that happened, I think I was one of the first, if not the first, I don't want to take the honor, the first real black pastor to go through being castigated over the internet.
That Peter saw that you sent to Mr. Chocolate talking about, oh, I can't wait to see you again. The man that you've been sleeping with. The man that you've been going around having an affair with as a married.
Jamal Bryant has been all but transparent in his love life, especially with a new first lady on his arms. And now he's finally exposing the truth about his affair with Phaedra Parks and how he got the name Mr. Chocolate. Jamal Bryant was entangled in one of the messiest housewife scandals, and it almost made Phaedra Parks the first lady of New Birth Missionary Baptist Church.
Oh no, honey, I know he looked chocolate.
Don't say chocolate. Buzzword, don't say chocolate.
Okay, so after Jamal Bryant took to the pulpit in his church Norworth to publicly defend the outfit his wife wore to the black tie event and bash his church members for being too poor, people started digging into his past, and they quickly realized that this wasn't the first time he was out there being deviant with no one talking about it. There have been rumors about Jamal slinging it all around Atlanta with multiple baby mamas whom he pays to stay quiet. But child, did you know that Phaedra Parks was one of those women? When Phaedra Parks was still in the Housewives of Atlanta, her ex-husband Apollo Nida was facing all kinds of issues. Apollo was battling serious federal fraud charges. And even though he hadn't been charged yet, it became obvious that he was not going to walk away without doing some prison time. On the show in public, Phaedra made it clear that she was going to stand with him regardless of the outcome. But it didn't take long for Phaedra to switch it up.
And I'm going through the phone, and I see all these messages with her and the guy flirting, her sending him these pictures and talking about, it's all, they showed it all. It's all online, how she's had a couple drinks, she's feeling a certain way, and all just inappropriate shit. And how she can't wait for me to leave, so I guess that they can do whatever they're doing. Hell, she texted, not me.
The first person to find out that something was going on between Jamal and Phaedra was actually her own husband, Apollo. His trial was putting a lot of strain on their relationship. However, he noticed that apart from their issues, Phaedra was moving funny. Then she was being more secretive and anxious, like there was something going on that she wanted to hide. And child, it didn't take long for Apollo to find out what Phaedra was hiding and blow it wide open. Apparently, while she was trying to play the role of loving wife on Real Housewives of Atlanta, she couldn't wait for Apollo to go to prison so that she can move on and start a new life with a new man that she had been talking to for months. Apollo also claimed that Phaedra had a hand in his fraud and worked with the feds against him, and was pushing the ball forward when it came to him going to prison because of this new relationship that she was hiding. And at first, Phaedra denied it, saying Apollo was just trying to hurt her one last time before he was put away for good. But here's where things get interesting. While Phaedra attempted to play it off as just a story from a jealous husband, it was revealed on the show that she was seeing a man. In fact, they were already actively dating and had been spotted together several times around Atlanta. This man didn't have a name or face, but all we knew is that she saved him in her phone as Mr. Chocolate. Candy even admitted that whenever Phaedra was done crying in public, she would wipe her tears and talk about how much her new man made her happy, which was why she found it hard to believe that Phaedra was really going through something significant.
We both know you was counting down the days till he went away anyway. He relieved you, because really he was giving you drama at the time, and you was ready for him to damn go.
It doesn't matter if you're ready for somebody to go or not. That doesn't mean that it doesn't come with a lot of emotion.
Let's stop, because I don't want to even say anything crazy to you.
But what I'm saying is you're making it light. Like,
I'm making it light because you made it light to me. You was already talking to other people before your husband even went to jail. When we would talk, you'd be like, you planning to marry somebody else by the new year.
Later on, Phaedra did admit that there was a man that she was talking to, but it wasn't the relationship that everybody tried to paint it as. He said that as her marriage became difficult, She needed support, and that all they did was text back and forth and nothing more.
There was a man I was speaking to that was encouraging me. I was going through a very rough time. We would talk on the phone, send a text, never seen him, never held his hand.
Is this the guy that Apollo said was Mr. Chocolate?
No.
No. Is that does that person
The chocolate
exist?
he is talking about is my girlfriend, which is white chocolate.
Please.
But still, no one really knew exactly who Mr. Chocolate was. And with the links that she was going to protect him in their relationship, it was obvious that it was a known name. It was Cadillac Kimberly who blew the lid off the situation where she fell out with Phaedra.
There was conversation about a man that was encouraging Phaedra, okay? And that was her friend before she became divorced. If she's divorced, that was Jamal Bryant. She told me that.
What do you mean Phaedra is as evil as Kenya Moore? The reason why nobody wanted to flat out talk about Phaedra dating someone else while she was married is because no one wanted the smoke that she was going to bring. Jamal Bryant was the man that Phaedra was messing with this entire time allegedly. And I think we could definitely see Phaedra being the first lady of a church, especially New Birth. And apparently so could she. She was lining up Jamal to be her new man. And he was also pretty comfortable with the idea of Phaedra, until Phaedra started getting the public backlash from it. Jamal already had his own history of moving around Atlanta, and was reportedly also seeing Malaysia Pargo from Basketball Wives, so he didn't want his business out there, and he didn't want to create yet another scandal as a pastor. His connection with Phaedra also started to cause problems in his marriage with Jamal Bryant. At the time, Jamal and Giselle had decided to give their relationship another shot, and they were trying to figure out what the new chapter in that relationship looked like for them. But as soon as Giselle made it public that she and Jamal had gotten back together, she faced a lot of backlash for sharing the same man with Phaedra and staying with a man that was still dogging her out.
I mean, Jamal and I have been through a lot. You know, there's a lot that people say, and we're
But when y'all were announcing that y'all got back together, he told his girlfriend at the time that it was just reality TV and it wasn't true.
Thanks.
How do you know that? How do you know?
Because the lady who he's been dating for years,
She's been waiting to drop these receipts for a while.
She's a pastor, and she reached out to me a long time ago. She sent a bunch of screenshots, pictures of him in her bed and everything else. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going there. I don't play dirty. But
Sounds like
since
rumors.
Giselle likes to play dirty,
Like rumors, right?
I'll go ahead and return since I'm here right now. But he's definitely been talking to another woman, and it's clear conversations. And if you like to see him, I got him in my little receipt book.
According to Jamal, that's when he started to put some distance between them. He told everyone who would listen that there was nothing going on between them, and continued to deny ever dating Phaedra.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Okay.
He denied it.
Okay.
And I'm cool with that.
Did they date?
I don't know. He says no.
Okay.
She says yes. Who knows?
Oh, she says yes.
Well, she said yes to her friends.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I hope.
Would you be upset if you found out that they had dated?
Not at all.
Not at all.
Care nothing about Phaedra.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
She's not important.
And now he's got a whole new wife that he is completely obsessed with. He is finally setting the record straight about his toxic past, and says that he has learned from his mistakes, and now he is a more healed man than ever. But the way that Jamal has notoriously moved when it comes to women, it's hard for people to take anything that he says seriously. Someone said, the fact that New Birth Missionary Church would even select Jamal Bryant would show people the very nature of who the church is at its core. They need a complete overhaul in leadership. Who are the members attending this church? It's time for them to be held accountable. If a pastor can't walk in holiness and has no accountability, he needs to be removed from preaching. Period. But do you guys think that Phaedra would have been a good first lady at New Birth Missionary Baptist Church in Atlanta, Georgia? The sound off in the comments, and make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye baddies.